Children, today we will discuss about the chapter from Moral Science, lesson number 5, Nullify Your Weakness. The most important valuable message we are getting from this chapter that is that if you overcome your weakness, you can be very much successful in your life. Or we can say that your weakness can be your strength. Otherwise, if you will put into, then the message is that your weakness can be your strength. In this world, you will find the different types of personality. The personality of every person living on earth has some strengths as well as some weakness. No one is completely strong or completely weak. However, one has to be determined and strong-willed, then he can overcome his own weakness and can increase his strength. Personality of every person living on earth has some strength, and it is our ability that always count, not our disabilities. Every person has some of the disabilities, but these disabilities we must overcome, and morally we must strengthen our mind to overcome the weakness. And for this, we have to make up our mind, and we must work hard to get the success. And in our day-to-day life, one should not lose hope. If you continue your hope and wanted to continue to learn, then you can be successful. In this particular story, that the boy overcome with the difficulty and overcome with the physical disabilities and prove himself as stronger than others. As you know that, as you will go to this chapter, you will find that the boy was able to defeat all the opponents. It was because of his strength, because of his determination to do well in the game. The Japanese master, the Japanese teacher, accepted him as a student and gave him sufficient strength and motivated him to get victory over others. So although he lost in the process, although that he was physically he was weak, but he was able to defeat all the opponent. It was because of his determination. So one should learn from this small story that we must overcome difficulties, and we must respect the teacher and respect the master. In this story, you found that the small child was able to defeat the opponent because he obeyed the master, he obeyed the words of his masters. And later, this respect towards the master or respect towards the teacher finally made him victory. And the credit goes not only to the master but also to the child. And finally, the child, after getting the victory, he proved that he was able to come out his difficulties. And every person, like this boy, every person can come across many weakness in our lifetime. We face many difficulties, and we can come we can overcome these difficulties by our proper work, by our determination. We can overcome all these difficulties. So it is, if you think that this weakness is always in our mind, if you seriously want to remove this weakness, then no one can stop you. You can proceed in your future endeavor. Thank you.